Jacob, one of our most loyal watchers. You're watching NFL Daily. Let's get into this Q&A. Use hashtag NFL. Okay, since the Ravens didn't take an edge, will they sign Everson Griffen? It's an interesting spot. And when I think of a player who would fit perfectly with Baltimore, like the nastiness, I think Everson Griffen would be a good player.
No, I think that makes a lot of sense. We'll see if they have enough money to do so, but obviously they had a deal. Who's the guy they had a deal for that fell? Michael Brockers. That deal fell through, so maybe they're looking for another defensive lineman. Traded for Calais Campbell, so maybe they'll end up signing him. We'll ask you guys, who do you guys think will sign Everson Griffen? I like the Baltimore fit. I think any contending team that needs pass rusher, I don't think he's signing with a non-contender at this point.
I think, though, he doesn't sign until Clowney signs. I think whatever team, I think he has to kind of wait until Clowney signs. It's kind of like what happened with Brady. Brady signed, and then all the quarterbacks started to sign. Yep. Right now, it's Clowney 1, Everson Griffen's kind of 1B. Let's go to Moby. Moby, I heard you're kind of a Richard. Do you see the Redskins trading for anyone?
Oh, man. Trying to think, what do they need? Trying to think what
a lot.
What they need.
They need a lot.
I just think
a general manager.
Yeah.
I still think they need help at the wide receiver position.
They
could go out and get a tight end. I think a tight end would be very interesting for them, but I don't know if they really believe that they can go out and win now.
They're not going to trade future assets to win this year. Like they're at least a year or two away. So I think you got to be patient. Let Dwayne Haskins play this year. See how he does.
Correct. Let's go to Ida Boss. What up, Ida Boss? Do you think the Giants drafted 2 offensive tackles because they will cut Solder and sign Clowney or Golden?
Not sure who he means by Golden.
Golden Tate?
I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, they already have Golden Tate, obviously. I do think cutting Solder's an option. Obviously, that has not worked out since they overpaid the hell out of him a couple of years ago. Why would the Giants sign Clowney? Unless they're delusional and think they can win this year,
Dave
why would
Gettleman.
they sign him? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't think he'll end up in New York.
Nah, I think the only reason why people think that Clowney's going to go there is because Dave Gettleman loves himself some defensive linemen. But I agree with you. If I'm Clowney, I don't want to go to New York, and I don't think it makes a lot of sense for New York to go out and get Clowney. Because Clowney's looking for like $100 million contract. Speaking of 100, if you need an NFL jersey under $100, go to chatsports.com/NFL jersey. You can get your favorite rookie's jersey at a slight here. Go to chatsports.com/NFL jersey. You just pre-order it, and then when it comes in, you got it. But obviously with a guy like Joe Burrow, we already know what number he's going to wear.
Yeah, he's already picked his number. So in that case, you'll get that shipped to you immediately. But, hey, you can pre-order. A lot of these guys don't have their numbers yet. You'll be the first one to have a Clyde Edwards-Helaire jersey, for example. And who doesn't want that? Rep your team, chatsports.com/NFL jersey. The link will be in the comments, and it'll be in the description.
Let's go to the next question here. And also, they meant Marcus Golden, by the way, Harrison. So Marcus Golden. William McLean, 49ers sign Logan Ryan. I don't think I would hate the move.
I don't hate it. If you can get him for, I don't think he's getting $10+ million, which is what he wanted. If you can get him at 6 or 7 on a 1 or 2 year deal, hey, I think that makes a lot of sense. They could use some more help in that secondary. They're in win now mode, so I think it makes sense to continue to add winning pieces. And I think Logan Ryan can help you.
I think if you're Logan Ryan, I think you hit the nail on the head, 6 to 7. Because if I go out and I see that Chris Harris, really, I thought was an absolute steal, 2 years, $20 million.
Yeah.
I think you got to be shooting around that 6-7 mark. So I think you hit it right on the head there. Let's go to Jace. What up, Jace Carlson? Possible Seahawks trades.
Oh, man.
I kind of wish Tom was on the show here to rip him apart a little bit.
Rashad Penny? No. What do they need? They need more defense, but I don't really know. I mean, I guess they could trade for Ngakoue, but wouldn't you just re-sign Clowney in that scenario? Like, I don't really think that makes sense. So.
I think if I'm Seattle, this is what I do. I don't worry about trades. My number one priority is figuring out whether or not I want to bring Jadeveon Clowney back. Yeah. Once I figure that out, then sure, maybe you open up the checkbook a little bit, but you don't need any tight ends. You got a whole bunch of them. Maybe an offensive lineman to help out Russell Wilson a little bit. But defense, running backs is even pretty interesting. I mean, Chris Carson's coming off an injury. Rashad Penny's coming off an injury. So we'll see what happens. But I'll tell you what, an interesting team for Leonard Fournette, maybe the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. I think it'd be cool. Let's go to John. What up, John? Should the Browns push for Clowney? A lot of Clowney questions here. I see that they declined Myles Garrett's 5th-year option. I think that's what I saw. But
Real? Oh,
I know the Browns have been linked to Clowney for a while. It'd be a fun duo, Clowney and Garrett, but as far as I'm concerned, Clowney is going to pick, I think, where he wants to go, and he wants to go to a contender. I get that the Browns should be good, but again, I don't know if they're going to go out and pay him 17, 18.
Let's be clear, too. If the Browns don't opt into Garrett's 5th year, that just means they're extending him. Like, it's not like they're going to let the former number 1 pick go just because of the issue in Pittsburgh against Pittsburgh last year. Like, he's going to be there for a while. It'd be entertaining. I'm not sure the Browns have the money at this point. It seems like they've signed everybody.
So I misspoke. They picked up Myles Garrett's contract, so that's
Either
on
way,
me.
they're probably just going to extend him anyway. So
yeah. Okay, so if you want to shout out on today's show, this is what you got to do. You got to go to H Graham NFL on Twitter, and you got to retweet and like Harrison's pinned tweet, okay? So Harrison's going to get out his phone. Harrison's going to look, and he's going to give some shout outs to the people that retweet and like the pinned tweet. So Harrison, now this is live. Tell the people what you're going to do if they watch this a little bit later on.
Yeah, for those of you watching live, I'll give some shout outs here. But if you're watching this just on the channel after our live show, so I think here on a Wednesday is when this video is going out. Go retweet me, go give me a follow, share this video. We would greatly appreciate it. It'll be my pinned tweet. But some of the guys who have already liked this current one, Rishi Baka, King Nut 007, great name. Gunner News, Dallas Cowboys News, Jacob Raleigh, King TJB, Kevin Otto, loyal watcher here, Michael Ramos, Neil, NFL updates, some guy named Mitchell Renz. Greatly appreciate that. Lots of you guys have retweeted me. Lots of you guys have followed me. I greatly appreciate it. Continue to do so.
All right, let's go to the next super chat in here. Remember, to get your questions on the show, you can use hashtag NFL or you can super chat like Justin did. Do the Packers keep Rodgers for only 2 years, then move to Love? Honestly, man, like I don't know what their plan is.
I think I put the over/under at 2.5 for Rodgers in Green Bay because I can't imagine this is just a one-year thing where they think Jordan Love's going to be ready for 2021. And the Packers are still in win-now mode despite having the weirdest draft in NFL history. I mean, they are coming off a 13-3 season. So we'll see. I think he plays at least 2 more years up there in Green Bay, but I will throw this in there. If the Packers regress mightily and miss the playoffs in 2020, he might get traded. He might ask for a trade, and it would not shock me knowing Aaron Rodgers if he did that, knowing at that point, Mitch, he'd have, 2-3 years left at most, maybe 4? Maybe. I mean, he's turning 36. He's 36, so we'll see how 2020 goes, but it would not shock me if he asked for a trade if they regress this year.
It's also coming from a player who last season was asked, how many more years you got left or something about retirement. He was like he didn't even care about the retirement question. So, all right, let's go to Inspire D Llama Gaming. Well, I think your caps are on though, dude. What are the odds the Lions trading for Beckham?
About 1%.
0.
Yeah.
If you're Odell Beckham, you're not going to go to the Detroit Lions. And also, I think the Browns have kind of squashed all those rumors. And I get it. OBJ is a fun player to talk about. But at this point, I think we can almost squash the OBJ trade rumors.
I would love it just because he would have to go play in Detroit. But
yeah, maybe he just retires like Calvin Johnson. Who knows? Let's go to Ryan. What up, Ryan? Christian Kirk trade or Jamal Adams? So I think out of the ones that are more likely, I think it's Christian Kirk because he was actually reported that the Cardinals were looking for somebody. But, hey, I mean, if Jamal Adams – the only difference is if Jamal Adams hits the market, every team and their brother is going to want Jamal Adams.
By the way, I don't understand the Christian Kirk trade thing. Like, Larry Fitzgerald may play 1 or 2 more years. Kirk is a good player, and you have a young quarterback. Like, keep him around. I like him a lot. Him and DeAndre Hopkins is a good 1-2 punch for the foreseeable future. Like, with Kirk being your number 2, obviously. I don't get that at all.
No, I'm kind of on board with you. All right, let's go to Mysterious Matthew. Okay. Should the Raiders trade P.J. Hall, Gabe Jackson, and a third for Yannick Ngakoue?
Take it away. This is all you.
I mean, honestly, I know people don't like when I say this, but I actually don't think that's enough to go get Yannick Ngakoue. P.J. Hall is a very good defensive tackle, okay? I think if you would have traded them this year, you'd probably get a 5th-round pick. Maybe Gabe Jackson, I think they were hoping to get a 5th-round pick. They didn't get one. So the fact that basically it'd be 2 5th-rounders and a third for Yannick when the Jags are looking for a first-round pick value, I actually don't think it's going to be enough. Now, would I do it?
I don't think the Jags necessarily want those players.
Well, that's what I mean.
They're looking for draft capital. So a third-round pick and name any player isn't going to get the job done. So I think it's going to be a first and, maybe like a fifth or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a lot. Do the Raiders, though, have the money to go out and get Yannick? Sure. But then the other issue is you got Cleveland Farrell, you got Max Crosby, you got Carl Nassib. You already paid Nassib, and you have 2 solid rookies. Somebody's going to have to give up some playing time because Yannick's not coming off the field, especially after trading all those capital away and then paying him close to $20 million. So that's that. So, Mysterious Matthew, appreciate you. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. It's youtube.com/Raiders Report. That's the main Raiders channel, or the main YouTube channel is youtube.com/ChatSportsTV.